Absolutely. Like, it feels so long and so short in the same time, but Miss Universe is such a life-changing experience, and I'm so happy to have you as a Miss Universe sister. Right now, we're going to get back to the show where the top 5 are preparing to answer questions from the selection committee.
Welcome back to Miss Universe here in beautiful Mexico City. We are down to the final 5 delegates, and they're about to face questions directly from our selection committee.
These questions are meant to test their poise under pressure and communication skills, both of which are essential in their potential role as Miss Universe.
Now, each delegate will step up and draw a selection committee member's name at random from the bowl right here. That judge will then ask them a question, and the delegate will have 30 seconds to answer. When their time's up, we'll hear this sound.
And of course, we will provide interpreters for delegates who have asked for them in advance. Okay, Nigeria, you are up first. Please approach and choose a name. Thank you. Okay, Miss Nigeria, you have chosen number 7, Michael Cinco. Michael, what is your question for Miss Nigeria?
What is more important, being liked or being respected, and why?
Can you repeat the question?
What is more important to you, being liked or being respected, and why?
I feel like it's being respected. We live in a society where we often don't feel respected because of who we are. And I feel like when you respect yourself, you respect others around you. And respect is really important. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Nigeria. Thank you.
Mexico, it is your turn. Please come and choose a name. Gracias. You chose number 4, Camila Gurvitay.
Mexico, when something bad is happening in your life, what gives you power to keep going?
To keep going in my life is my mom. Through his fight of cancer, right now I'm feeling very happy to be here to represent his resilience, his perseverance, and his discipline about all this illness. I want to invite you to always feel your dreams. And as a powerful woman say, Diana de Gales, I want to be the queen of the people's heart.
Gracias, Mexico.
Denmark, please come over and pick a name from the bowl. Okay, Miss Denmark, you chose judge number 1, Lele Pons.
Hi. How would you live your life differently if you knew nobody would judge you?
Thank you for the question. Hola, Mexico! I would never change how I live my life. We learn from our mistakes. We learn every day. We learn something new, and we gotta take that. We gotta take that and bring it to the future. And that's why I live each day by each day, and I just gotta stay positive. And yeah, so no, I will not change nothing.
Thank you, Miss Denmark.
Thailand, it is time for your question. Please approach and pick a name. Thailand, you chose number 5, Gary Nader. How are you?
What qualities must someone have to be a truly successful leader for you?
A quality that a leader should have for me is empathy. Because no matter how good you are, no matter what kind of education you are, in the end, you need empathy to care about your people, to care about their well-being. And not only a leader, I believe that everyone in this world needs to have empathy among each other. That's how we can unite.
Thank you, Thailand.
All right, it's time for the last question. Venezuela, please come pick a name from the selection committee. Translator, please. Okay, you have chosen number 2, Margaret Gardner. Margaret, what is your question for Miss Venezuela?
Describe the ideal woman of today and what you have in common with her.
Buenas noches, México. Mi momento ideal del día de hoy fue compartir y celebrar a todas las 127 mujeres que estuvimos aquí en el escenario. Dejando atrás las barreras, dejando atrás las diferencias y uniéndonos, dando un mensaje al mundo de respeto, de amor y unión, porque así se construye el mundo. Gracias.
Yes.
Good evening, Mexico. My ideal moment today has been sharing with these amazing 127 women from all across the world, leaving behind our differences and sending the world a message of respect, love, and union, because that's the way the world is built.
Thank you, Miss Venezuela.
Those are some great answers, ladies. Thank you so much. And a big thanks to the top 5 and to our committee.
Zuri and Catriona, what do you think?
The final question round is still to come. If you could ask all of tonight's delegates one question, what would you ask?
I would ask them if they weren't going to bring home the Miss Universe crown tonight and they were given the opportunity to use a time machine, would they go back and redo their performance? Yes or no?
That's a good question.
Because you can go either way. You could be personality like, oh, I wish I had an extra shot of caffeine before getting out on that stage. Or maybe, destiny, it is what it is.
What's done is done. I mean, the ladies really held it down with this first round of questions.
Absolutely.
Thailand talking about empathy being needed for leadership. I mean, that's what the Miss Universe is going to do, is lead her people. So I love that answer. We're getting down to the wire, and one more question round is on the way. This is Miss Universe live from Mexico on the Roku channel.
When I was 8 years, I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. It was called lupus that caused psoriasis and vitiligo, 2 skin conditions. And when I used to go to school, everybody would tell me, like, please don't shake hands with me, or the parents filed a complaint that they don't want me in the pool with their kids. And honestly, I was a very introvert back then. I had 15 years of struggle in my life. Those 15 years were not easy to live. I wanted to cover. I didn't want any questions. But I say that self-confidence is something that you decide every day. This is my face, and this is my skin condition. Here I am, and I love myself the way I am. When I was 8 years, I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. It was called lupus that caused psoriasis and vitiligo, 2 skin conditions. And when I used to go to school, everybody would tell me, like, please don't shake hands with me. Or the parents filed a complaint that they don't want me in the pool with their kids. And honestly, I was a very introvert back then. I had 15 years of struggle in my life. Those 15 years were not easy to live. I wanted to cover. I didn't want any questions. But I say that self-confidence is something that you decide every day. This is my face, and this is my skin condition. Here I am, and I love myself the way I am.
Competition coming to you live from Mexico City. 5 delegates, just 2 questions from our judges. They're going to be facing one more question tonight.
But first, we want to hear what you think and who you think deserves the crown. Make sure you use your voice on social media and use #MissUniverse.
Yes, this year has been historic for so many reasons, but one of them is the prize package that we're going to be giving the winner.
The 73rd Miss Universe will walk away with so many prizes and experiences. Global travel with a year's worth of adventures. World-class beauty products. Gorgeous jewelry. And a luxury watch. And for the first time ever, the new Miss Universe will get to host a brand new Miss Universe travel show. It all comes with the crown.
This really is bigger than ever and a great year to become Miss Universe.
We're getting closer to finding out who will win the crown. Zuri and Catriona, we want to hear your thoughts.
Oh my goodness, Olivia, we are so excited. I gotta say, Nigeria, first time that the country is in the top 5.
I know, that is so exciting. She is making history. And of course, Denmark, the first time in the top 5 since 1963.